Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Today I will be presenting our conceptual paper titled The Impact of Trust and Commitment on Transaction Costs in Agriculture Supply Chain. So my name is Dr. Norafifa binti Yusuf and I am joined by my group members Dr. Muhammad Nur Hidayat Chimainal, Dr. Ridi Ansar, Dr. Brahim Chekima and Dr. Lim Ming Fok. So our paper will explore on how trust and commitment within the relationship marketing influence transaction costs in agriculture supply chain. So we aim to address a significant gap in the current research, specifically how these two critical factors can reduce transaction costs and enhance the efficiency and sustainability agriculture supply chain. So let's delve into the detail of our study with the following outline, started with the background of study, problem identification, theoretical overview, discussions, and conclusions. Alright, so next is the introductions and the study background. So by 2050, the global population is projected to reach 9 billion, which represent a 25% growth compared to the current population, according to Han et al. 2020. This rapid population growth places significant demands on the agriculture sector, especially in emerging nations. Agriculture sectors is vital for economic growth as it provides food, raw material, and job opportunities. So the smallholder role itself, who make up over 80% of the world farm and operate on less than 2 hectares of land, are essential for global food security, as stated by Loader and Fandru 2020. These small farmers contribute significantly to food production, crop diversification, job security, and self-sufficiency, which positively impact the environment, society, cultures, and economy. However, small farmer faces numerous challenges. The pandemic movement restriction and market closures severely affected them. Additionally, the quick transition to modern agriculture has resulted in their earning and productivity being less than half of larger farms, as reported by the SDG in 2020. And a major obstacle for small farmers is the high transaction cost associated with information gathering, contract enforcement, negotiation, and transportation. These costs are particularly burdensome for small farmers in isolated and interior area, as noted by Braca et al. 2019 and other literature. Such expenses hinder market access and data investment in the food crop sectors. Thus, trust and commitment are crucial for reducing transaction costs and improving supply chain efficiency. Quater et al. 2019 and Lee Fernando 2015 highlight the trust involved believing in the reliability and integrity of supply chain partners, while commitment entail a willingness to invest in and maintain long-term partnership. Collaborative effort, trustworthy relationship between buyer and seller facilitate collaborative efforts such as shared transportations and collective bargaining, which help reduce transaction costs. And this is supported by the funding from the previous literature. So the framework objective. The aim of our research is to develop a comprehensive and unified framework that analyzes the collective impact of trust and commitment on transaction costs of small-scale farmers. This framework will integrate dynamic model to represent the changing characteristic of relationship and prioritize enhancing information transmission facilitated by trust and commitment. So our ultimate goal is to bridge the gaps and rectify the shortcoming of prior framework, enabling a more precise and practical understanding of how small-scale farmers can enhance their sustainability and market performance by fostering relationship and effectively managing costs. This approach is essential for their long-term profitability and competitiveness in increasing crowded marketplace, as indicated by John Lee 2020. Hence, there is a need for study on trust and commitment impact on transaction costs and market entry for small-scale farmer, and develop a framework that analyzing trust and commitment and transaction costs for small-scale farmer in rural regions, and this will enhance the sustainability and performance of the small farmers' effective relationship and cost reduction. Next is the problem identification. So in a global context, the 2008 global food crisis underscored the need to support small-scale farmer as emphasized by the Food Agriculture Organization report in 2019. Despite this crucial role in sustainable agriculture, their sustainability, who is the small farmer, remained underassessed, particularly those in rural area. And small farmers are often neglected by development policies and represent a significant portion of the world poor and hungry. So their economic well-being and long-term viability are uncertain, affecting their investment capacity and reducing earning. So the COVID-19 pandemic further exacerbated these challenges, with agriculture export in Malaysia dropping significantly in 2020, increasing food waste concern. This is from the Department of Statistics 2020 report. So, a high transaction cost and marketing difficulty create significant barriers, and remote areas in Malaysia, such as in Sabah, which is the second largest state for Malaysia, face severe infrastructure deficit, increasing transaction costs and complicating market engagement. So trust and commitment are critical in relationship marketing. Establishing trust-based relationship with buyer can reduce negotiation complexity and uncertainty. However, research show inconsistent results in this area. So the research gap and this research aim. So despite the critical role of trust and commitment in relationship marketing, few studies have specifically examined their influence on transaction costs, whereby Paluri et al. 2020 highlight a significant gap in our detailed understanding of this area. So the objective of this paper is to explore the impact of small farmer trust and commitment in relationship marketing on transaction costs. By addressing this gap, we seek to provide a more comprehensive understanding of how this factor interplay, ultimately contributing to the sustainability and market success of small farmer. So next is the literature review. In this study, the underlying theories of trust and commitment in relationship marketing alongside with the transaction cost theory will be employed. Trust and commitment are essential for small farmer sustainability and market success, as highlighted by the previous study, which is Wilson 1995 paradigm, which include elements like interdependence, share values, and mutual satisfactions. Morgan and Hunt 1994 emphasized the superiority of trust and commitment over power in marketing partnership, with high trust and commitment reducing exploitation and enhancing performance. So for small farmer, trust ensure equitable treatment and reliable transaction, while commitment lead to long-term benefit of immediate profit, as supported by study from Schmidt-Mittal, Malek et al., and Brown, Cosno, and Tong. So additionally, for transaction cost theory will be applied to understand the cost involved in managing operation internally versus market transaction. So these costs include price determination, contract creation, monitoring, and are influenced by factors like environmental uncertainty, bounded rationality, and opportunism, and asset specificity based on Williamson 2008. So this theory highlights the impact of transaction costs on market dynamic and entry barriers, particularly for small farmers, and emphasize the importance of reducing this cost to improve market participation, as shown in studies previously. So by integrating these two theories, the study aimed to provide a comprehensive understanding of the factors that contribute to the sustainability and market success of small farmer. So then integrating trust, commitment and its effect on transaction costs. To maximize this benefit, we propose an integrated framework that combines these factors in relationship marketing, which is trust and commitment, with transaction cost theory. So this approach involves developing tailored metrics and tools specifically designed for small-scale farmers to measure and enhance trust, commitment, and transaction costs. So let's start by looking at some of the key study, which is from the Morgan and Hunt, Akbar Ahsan, and Thomas and Ving. So uh, and these have implicated the small farmers to be more sustainable and to have a better market performance. So trust and commitment will also create a positive reputation for the farmers, making them preferred partners in the supply chain. So examining the influence of trust and commitment on transaction costs reveals significant benefit for small farmer. By fostering this element, small farmer can achieve greater sustainability, improve their competitive market position, meanwhile affecting the transaction costs. So next is the discussions and the conclusion. So as for the discussion, trust and commitment play a crucial role in reducing transaction costs and enhancing the sustainability and performance of small-scale farmers, especially in developing regions such as Malaysia. Trust-based relationship with buyers significantly decrease transaction costs as per previous study, and creating a stable environment that allow farmers to be more confident in market their produce even in unpredictable circumstances. So commitment sustain a long-term partnership, minimizing opportunistic behavior and reducing the needs for constant monitoring, so which lead to the lower transactions. So this partnership improve market information exchange, decrease expenses, and provide stability during crises like COVID-19. So these also facilitate the collaborative efforts such as communal transportation and group negotiation, enhancing small chain effectiveness. So this framework support the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal, particularly in eradicating the poverty and eliminating hungers by enhancing the stabilities and market access of the small farmers. So um, as for the conclusion, so we advocate for policy intervention to foster relationship development, enhance market information system, allocate resources to infrastructure, and endorse collective endeavors. By prioritizing trust and commitment element on the relationship, small farmer can overcome the high transaction costs, inadequate infrastructures, and limited market access. So sustaining their livelihood and contributing to broader of poverty alleviation and food security. As for that, I end my presentation here. Thank you.